Learning does not stop despite the COVID-19 pandemic, but the challenges remain. According to latest data from the international agency UNESCO, the Philippines is among 27 countries globally that have yet to reopen schools. Distance learning is a new normal, at least for now, with President Duterte not yet giving the go signal for physical classes. So how do we prevent the so-called COVID learning loss? Let's find out from Rowie Juan-Matti, owner of the Galileo Enrichment Learning Program. Rowie, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Due to COVID-19, parents and teachers have been, dealing with school shutdowns for more than one school year now without face-to-face learning. Has this affected their kids' learning and mental health?
Yeah, let me cut that into two. In terms of learning, there's really what you call COVID learning loss. Children now are learning online, so the time spent for each subject is less. So it's almost half. Children used to go to school the whole day, let's say from 7 to 2 or 7 to 3. Now they go to school. If it's online, they're with the teacher from 8 to 11 or 8 to 12. So the time spent per subject is less. For children who don't have internet, they have modules.
Yes.
So that's what they work on. The parents are trained to teach them, and they have time to work with the teacher once a week or twice a week online using Facebook. And then the children who are doing online have to adjust to online learning.
Yes.
So it's hard to get the attention.
So that's
sometimes.
basically like blended learning, which is very popular right now in many public schools. But Rowie, without the face-to-face learning, do students really have the urgency to learn and study online?
I think what's important is if they find a good curriculum and good teachers. Like for Galileo, the curriculum is prepared by experts and the teachers are well trained. So the teachers are trained to be able to get the attention of the children so that they will be engaged. They can learn while having fun so that they can retain what they're supposed to learn. I think that's the best way to do it if the teachers are well trained.
But of course, students and parents also have to take the initiative, particularly during the summer break. Will there be a lot more learning loss with no activities and no online classes?
Before, there was already
Rowie?
So what's important is during the summer, I think this will be a good time to catch up on whatever learning loss they experienced during the school year. So adapting to the new way of learning, less time spent in school. During the summer, it will be a good time to be able to catch up with whatever gaps that happened during the school year. So it's important to...
So Rowie, share with us, how can this
school year during the summer they can master the topics that they missed out during the school year. So I would recommend that they enroll in a program, even if it's just twice a week, as long as they're learning. For me as an educator, my advocacy now is to tell the parents to let their children continue learning. Even if schools are closed, learning should continue.
But how can this
really fine?
But Rowie, how can this COVID education slide be prevented with online learning? What are your recommendations? Because there are different kinds of schools here across the country. Some can take on already students with the kind of infrastructure that they have, and other schools can only take in blended learning.
So what I recommend is, I think what's more important now is really the health and safety of the people. So I will not recommend face-to-face learning yet until it's safe, because it's dangerous for the children, for our family, and for the nation. So it's important to be able to find a program that they can enroll in that's well prepared, because parents parents will have to decide. In the beginning, they're so worried, they didn't know what to do. A lot of parents actually last year decided just to keep their children at home and not enroll in any program or not do anything. What's important is to choose a program that they can enroll in. If they have internet, enroll in a program. I mean, like Galileo, that's just twice a week. And for preschoolers, we have a program that's every day, because there are so many things happening. In terms of mental health also, children, people are social beings. When they're young, this is the time they learn to socialize, but that's not happening now. So it's important that we look at that also. So we have a program that has socialization, because even if it's just online, children can talk to each other, can talk to a teacher, and that will take care of socialization for now. And then the parents also can, there are programs that they can look at in the internet that can help children as well. But what's important is the children should continue learning.
Yes. That should continue even during the summer break. Thank you so much for joining us,
what's important
Rowie.
is really the summer.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us, Rowie Juan-Matti from Galileo Enrichment Learning Program.